So here we have the Kia Sportage on a 62 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside though, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot, and then we'll work our way around the rest of it from there. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors. Plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat should you wish to increase this space even further. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it from there. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter, we have the speedometer in the middle, and on the right-hand side, the fuel gauge and coolant temperature gauge. Within the speedometer, you can see the total miles of the car there, 89,855. If we back out to the steering wheel, we have stereo controls on the left-hand side and cruise control over on the right-hand side. The stereo itself is then over in the center just here. We have AM and FM radio. Every push of that button will take you through a different wave band, keeps going around in a circle ultimately. If you want to listen to your own music, you can do so via the CD player. This car's also got auxiliary and USB input as well, and they're all accessed with this button just here. We have the main volume for the stereo next to that. And then beneath that, we have the air conditioning. So you can adjust the fan speed, the temperature, the direction you'd like the air to be distributed in once it enters the car. The air conditioning is on at the minute, so you can turn it off and on from that button. At the moment, we're bringing in fresh air from outside the car. You can recirculate the air that's in it. That's a great way of heating it up or cooling it down quickly, depending on the temperature you set over here. Beneath that, we have a 12-volt charging socket, auxiliary, and iPod input. You can turn your parking sensors off and back on again from here. And then we have a 6-speed manual gearbox. The last thing I wanted to mention are the 2 sunroofs you have here. So you have sunblinds that will open up for both. The front one, though, will operate as a proper opening sunroof, whereas that rear one, even with the sunblind open, will just be a fixed section of glass. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.